Hey y'all, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to Daily Diabetics. This week's theme is bad habits as a type 1 diabetic. So basically all I'm going to be doing is listing off some super bad habits I have as a type 1 diabetic and things that I have developed that are bad habits over the course of 13, almost 14 years of living with type 1 diabetes. Before I get into this video, make sure to give this a thumbs up and subscribe down below. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is insane to me because this channel started in April, I believe, and it's July. That is mind-blowing to me. So thank you all for all the love and support and for enjoying this channel so much. With all that being said, let's just jump into my bad habits as a type 1 diabetic. Okay, so really quickly before I start, I wanted to let you guys know that I apologize if this part of the video looks different from the second half of the video or the intro of the video. I have no idea what happened to the first few clips of this video, so I am refilming them for you guys now. So that's why the lighting looks different and I'm wearing a bracelet and watch now. But I just wanted to let you guys know. My very first bad habit as a type 1 diabetic would definitely be not changing my lancet. I have a super bad habit of not changing my lancet before I prick my fingers and check my blood sugar. Because if you didn't know, if you aren't diabetic, or as most diabetics know, you are supposed to change your lancet every time you check your blood sugar, which just seems a little excessive to me, so I don't do it. So the little like sample packs that you get from getting a new meter are the lancets I use, and those tend to last me a very, very long time. So that is definitely my first bad habit. My second bad habit would definitely be overcorrecting for a low. So my endo has told me that when I am low, I need to eat 15 carbs and wait 15 minutes before checking my blood sugar again. And after those 15 minutes, if I don't see an increase in my blood sugar, then I can eat another like 10 to 15 carbs and then wait 10 to 15 more minutes. But when I'm low, I tend to not do this, and I just tend to eat everything in my fridge and my pantry. Because unless you're diabetic, you do not understand the hunger you get from a low blood sugar. So I definitely tend to overcorrect for lows, and then I spike really, really high. I'm working on this. This is one habit that I really want to like kick out because I hate it. I think it's so bad. My third bad habit of a type 1 diabetic is definitely leaving my pump sites in for too long. So most people change it every 2 to 3 days. I tend to change it every 3 to 4, which doesn't sound like a big deal, but I know that they only recommend you keep it in for 3 days, but I keep it in for 4 because if the site's still working and it's a really comfortable site and it's not peeling off, I hate to take it off. So I tend to leave it on for 4 days, and I tend to change it like early morning on the 4th day so it's not in like all day. But that is one of my another one of my like pretty bad habits. I don't know. It's not horrible, but it's definitely something that I need to work on, but I'm not on my pump right now, so I'm on a pump vacation, as they call it. So I don't have to worry about that, but I do tend to leave my sites in for 4 days instead of 3. My fourth bad habit as a type 1 diabetic is definitely, for the T-Slim users out there, you know that you have to recharge it, and they recommend that you charge it for like 10 to 15 minutes every single day. I definitely don't do this. It seems so impractical unless you shower every day, which is fine. Like, I know a lot of people shower every day. I don't. I tend to shower every other day unless I'm like doing something super strenuous like working out, or I'm outside and I get like hot and sweaty. But unless you like charge it while you're in the shower, it's really difficult to find the time to charge it, especially when you have to stay plugged up to it. I love the T-Slim, but I definitely don't charge it as much as I should, and that can actually hurt the battery in the long run. So that is why they recommend doing it. So I've actually had to get a pump switched out once, which was actually probably a couple months ago, because the battery was starting to go bad and the pump was acting funny because of that. So definitely charge your T-Slim every day for like 10 minutes. I definitely recommend doing that. That's just something that I don't do. My fifth and final bad habit as a type 1 diabetic, or the final one that I'm going to share with you guys because there are definitely more, is that I never clean out like my meter case with old test strips. Like, I check my blood sugar, I put the old test strips in my meter case, I zip it up, I go about my day. But then I never throw the test strips away. So I'll be walking somewhere, or I will check my blood sugar and I won't zip the case up all the way, and I dump all of the test strips all over the floor. I find them on my bed, I find them by my nightstand, because I keep my meter right over here. So I find a bunch of test strips right next to this nightstand. It's insane. I find them in the shower. I find them in my friends' cars. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I really need to work on cleaning it out because my mom gets upset with me because I never, ever, ever clean it out. And there are always test strips everywhere. And she always jokes, she's like, we know where Lindsay's been because there are test strips behind her, which is true, but I never clean it out and I really need to. So that's definitely one of my bad habits as a diabetic. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, like I said at the beginning, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below. We really want to reach 1,000 subscribers. That's insane, like it's so close, and I'm trying to think of something big that we can do for 1,000 subscribers. So definitely keep in mind some ideas that you want us to do for getting 1,000 subscribers, and if you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. With all that being said, I will see you guys next Monday for a brand new video. I love y'all so much. Bye!